What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. The living legend, Toni Braxton. Okay, Toni be on the Braxton family values and doing her thing or whatever. But normally, she's Toni Braxton. She doesn't be on social media going back and forth. Every once in a while, she might have a moment. But for the most part, she's very reserved, okay? So a few days ago, she hopped on Instagram and she wrote, "David, you weasel, you ferret. You are beyond contempt. Once again, do not include my children in your shenanigans. Please leave my family alone." So people were like, Toni never talks and she's not into drama. And oh my gosh, the fact that she even came on social media and she's doing this, oh, that means David is A, B, and C. And people just going in on David, okay? Toni doesn't play when it comes to her children, period. Y'all know it's serious when Toni speaks. And the list goes on and on. There goes Tawana. He's so whack. Such a loser boy. Anyway, so after Toni posted that message, Tawana, who you just read her comment, decided to hop on Instagram Live. And this is what she had to say with her man.
Yes, Toni is okay. She's just really pissed off at David, as we all are. We don't appreciate or, I guess, agree or condone the way that he's handling the situation. It's even deeper than you guys can even imagine. So,
y'all only know the surface of it.
That's it. So for Toni to even say something and to post it on social media, because she never does anything like that. He's gone way too far.
Yeah.
And, like she said, you don't involve the children. We don't care what happens or how we may disagree or agree to disagree. You never involve the children. And David went over the line when it comes to that. So
somebody said, "Drop David's address, please."
I can't do that. But I would say, my words is that I believe that he's a loser boy. From the rooter to the tutor. And
we are all aware of everything Tamar has been going through. I've updated all of you on it. That's why I jumped right into the story. I didn't backtrack because if you want to see it, those videos are on this channel. And just go ahead and search and watch those videos, okay? So Tamar is currently healing from, allegedly attempting to take her own life a few months ago. And all of that. David, that he's not allowing I'm dating a celebrity or I dated a celebrity to intimidate him to stay quiet. David is like, look, I was David before I met Tamar. And because I was David as far as in my career, that's one of the many things that attracted Tamar to me. I'm not about to be quiet and sit back and watch anyone ruining my reputation, what I've worked so hard for and what I stand for. So I will always speak up for myself. And that's what he's been doing. So when all of this happened, allegedly the reason why Toni came on social media is because David and Tamar, but they are going through their own situation, be it legal issues, the whole domestic violence claim and all of that, okay? So they've been looking for Tamar to serve her paperwork about the case. They couldn't find Tamar. They thought that Tamar was at Toni Braxton's house. So they went to Toni's house to serve the paper because they thought Tamar was there. Okay? In a nutshell, in summary, that's what happened. All right. David said that whoever that was serving the papers, the police officer or whoever, he basically told them to not bother Toni. Their text messages to show that the exchange between him and Toni was, were very pleasant. As far as he knows, they're cool, and all of that. So apparently when they showed up to serve Tamar, Tamar wasn't there. But I completely understand where Toni Braxton is coming from when she's talking about her children, especially in this day and age that we are living in, okay? Police officers showing up, shooting black women, killing people, no knock warrant, and showing up and assuming that the people who live there are criminals. All types of stuff is going on. So if you lay your head somewhere with your boys, your black boys, your kids, your family, and the cops are showing up to your house, I completely understand why she snapped, because we're living in scary times, okay? So I completely understand why Toni just freaked out. And okay, now you have the laws, okay, the police officers and stuff coming to my house where I lay my head and where my children lay their head because of you and my sister mess. Don't do that. This is my thing. David been hopping on Instagram and YouTube live. David have no problem defending himself and speaking openly. So did Toni Braxton think coming on social media and publicly trying to embarrass him would make David stop talking? Like, it's gonna do the complete opposite. And that's exactly what it did. Because his people released a statement real quick, okay? Basically, in a nutshell, if you remember, David filed a restraining order against Tamar Braxton, okay? A little over a month ago. Well, this whole officers being called and all that, they were simply trying to serve Tamar the restraining order. That's it. So the whole first statement about paperwork here and there, it was the restraining order. They've been looking for her. I heard that she's allegedly hiding out. Well, I shouldn't say hiding out, okay? Going through the process of healing at her ex-husband Vince's home, allegedly. That's where she is. But that's why they showed up at Toni's house. But like I said, I get it, man. Nowadays, something as simple as serving or warrant, something as simple as serving a restraining order can turn deadly. Something as simple as serving paperwork turn into something terrible and tragic. Tamar also hopped on Twitter and she wrote, nobody wins when the family feud. And she also had this to say via the voice memo on Twitter. So let's listen.
And I don't feel like majority of the things that are being said is warranted because, what I went through this summer was very traumatic for both of us. And he was there for me every step of the way, even when most people were not. The people that I thought was going to show up did not show up. He showed up. And that's why I feel so compelled to say something now because, as much as I understand everybody dragging him through the mud and saying what they need to say because of what he said on his live, the other part is still present too. And this is not me trying to get back with David or we working things out, because we're not. I haven't talked to him or seen him since August 30th. Just me on my journey. I just really want to do the right thing. And I'm sorry if I look ridiculous trying to do the right thing, but I just wanted to say that. And unfortunately, this is a situation where nobody wins. We're in a legal dispute and things are blown out of proportion. And I just feel really bad for everybody, including myself. So I would just really like to heal privately and be able to tell my story when I feel the need to tell my story. So everybody involved, thank you. I love you. But I would like to heal in private.
This right here looks like support, right? Tamar been going through everything. Toni speaking out, Tawana speaking up, and other sisters speaking out. It looked like, okay, you know what? It's not just Tamar word against David. Now her family's speaking out. Now she has, a support system. Now we are starting to believe this. Basically, in other words, I appreciate y'all cool, but God and David are the reasons why I'm breathing right now. Because he's the one who found me unresponsive, okay? And he was the one in the hospital room. And he was the one taking care of me. And he's been the one being an amazing stepfather to Logan, my son. Okay? And when I needed my family the most, David was there. So yes, we're not together. Yes, situations have changed, but I'm not about to sit back and watch people who were not there for me when I needed them the most, and this man was there for me. Y'all not about to come and swoop in and save the day when David saved the day a few times. I know her family's sitting back like, and now you see why we ain't saying nothing in the first place to support you. However, I do 100% appreciate Tamar's honesty. Because normally, yeah, people don't do this. Or David talks a lot. And Tamar been through a lot. And Tamar wants to heal in peace, like she said. So this is probably her just saying, listen, let me just talk about David in a nice way in hopes that he would appreciate me and just be quiet. Because every time he talks or my family talks, it makes the blog pages and it makes situation worse. Okay? And it's stressful. And I right now don't want or need the stress. So I'm going to say something nice and somewhat defend David in hopes that we can all just move on and I can heal in peace. Whatever the case might be, you heard Tamar say that she and David are not together. But I appreciate that. You know what? We in it right now, but he was there for me. Kudos to you, Tamar, acknowledging that. That's growth. I've been watching her reality show. It's just too much going on. But at the end of the day, I'm wishing Tamar Braxton the best. Continue to work on yourself and heal. And to Tamar family, if y'all really want her to heal in peace and in private, y'all won't add more stress by doing this publicly. Honestly. But I understand Toni's beef. But overall, I'm wishing everyone the best. Yes, Tamar. Stay strong. You're in my prayers, and I'm wishing you the best. And I'm wishing all of you the best. Take care. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.